Hi and welcome to my cooking channel sharing Malaysian and other recipes. This week's recipe is Sotong Sambal, which is a squid sambal. Now seafood is a delicate ingredient. Let's take for example prawns or squid. You can very easily overcook them, and when they are overdone, prawns and squid become hard and rubbery, not the most forgiving of ingredients. As for fish, it cooks fast and breaks up easily. So we have to be vigilant when we are cooking with seafood. I've listed the ingredients in the description box below, so let's get started. Let's get on with our Indian style Sambal Sotong. I have here our main ingredient, squid or sotong as we call it here in Malaysia. This squid weighed 750 grams before cleaning. I have cut the body of the squid into rings and have retained the tentacles. Next up, we have a chilli paste made with 25 grams of dried red chillies and 2 fresh red chillies. 1 biggish potato that I'm going to cut into slices. I will be deep frying these potato slices before adding them to the sambal. Let's now slice this potato and transfer it into a dish. Put them in a bowl and keep them aside. 2 medium-sized onions that I'm now going to slice into crescent shapes. Let's keep them aside on a plate. 3 stalks of curry leaves. 6 cloves of garlic that I'm now bruising to chop up into small bits. I will let you know what the other ingredients are as we cook. Here's 4 tablespoons of oil going into a wok that's on medium heat. Adding the onions into the oil. Let's saute these onions for a bit before we add the other ingredients. Adding the garlic now. The fennel and the fenugreek seeds go in next. Then the curry leaves. And now comes the fiery chilli paste that gives the sambal its identity. Let's swoop all of it into the wok. Now stirring to combine. The turmeric powder goes in to enrich the color of the sambal, to enhance its taste and to provide its much needed goodness. Adding salt to taste. Let's fry this until the raw taste of the chilli paste disappears. That will take a couple of minutes. I'm adding some water to prevent the sambal from sticking to the bottom of the wok. The raw smell has disappeared, so it's time to add the squid. Squid going in now. Let's fry this for 3 minutes. I squeezed out of the squid as much water as I could because I don't want the squid to release water into the sambal. I want the squid drier than bone. Squeezing the water out of the squid has paid off. As you can see, very little water has been released by the squid. The squid has been frying for 3 minutes. We now need to add tamarind because Indian seafood dishes all have tamarind added. That's 1 teaspoon of tamarind that has just gone in. Tamarind and fenugreek seeds. You just can't do without them in an Indian seafood dish. Let's stir this now. It's been another 3 minutes. Let's taste to see if there's enough salt and tamarind. Oh yes, it's good. The squid has been cooking for 6 minutes now. Let's turn off the stove before the squid become rubbery and my worst fear comes true. I'm turning the stove off now. Let's put the squid aside for the time being and deep fry the potato slices now. The first batch is done. Let's remove them from the oil. Third batch of potatoes. Let's now add the remaining stock of curry leaves into the oil. Now removing the potato slices and curry leaves from the oil. I've put the quali back on the stove on medium heat and I'm going to add the potato slices and curry leaves into the sambal. Let's mix them together to make a delicious Malaysian Indian dish. I'm going to turn off the stove. I tasted the dish off camera. It is delicious. Tender squid rings enveloped in a luscious, tangy and spicy chili paste for you and your family to relish. Enjoy. Thank you for watching. I hope you try this recipe at home. Until I see you again next week with another recipe, stay safe. Bye.